Hey, what's good, everybody? This is Kai. Today is Thursday. I am your Thursday boy. Anyway, I hope all is well with everybody. I'm here. I'm present with you guys. I'm at work, actually. Had to kind of get away and come down to my little booth. I hate this booth. I'm rarely in here. But I needed a peace of mind, you know, from the friggin' co-workers I have. So today's Thursday. This is the second week of the Guys Room. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And this week's topic is coming out. Your coming out story. I really don't have a coming out story. I don't I hear a lot of different people who have like these spectacular stories or, you know, whatever. Pardon me. I'm like drinking by 5. This is like this drink made with coffee superfood. Anyway, that's I'm not getting into that. Sorry, like whatever. Like I drank the weirdest things, honestly. You guys will probably get to know that as time goes on. I eat the weirdest things as well. So anyway, coming out story. I don't really have a coming out story, like, you know. So I had to kind of rethink when I figured out I was trans. Year and some months or whatever ago, I went to my first Pride parade with this lady I was digging at the time, and you know, took a day off, whatever. I didn't know it started in front of my job, you know what I mean? Because when I take a day off, I try not to come nowhere near this place. Like, this place drives me absolutely insane. So I try not to come here, and I figured out or found out that it was there, and I was like, fuck, you know what I mean? They want to start off this way. And so, you know, had my locks at the time, you know, they were like down here or whatever, and I just had them, well, I just did them the day before. So I was like, alright, chilling. It starts raining. I'm pissed because I'm like, fuck, no umbrella, have nothing. So whatever, you know, I figured I'm with her, enjoy myself. So we start the parade. I wasn't actually going to march, you know what I mean? So she talked me into marching, but you had to march with like an organization, what have you, because people had their set, whatever. So I knew quite a few people there with different organizations. So we just pretty much picked one and rolled with them, you know. And so we're walking, and I'm like, you know, just enjoying myself, watching the scenery, looking at people doing their thing, enjoying themselves. So it was like a really, really beautiful time. Really beautiful time. And I'm sitting there, and my mind is just like wandering. So I'm like, okay, something's not up. You know what I mean? And at this point in my life, I was doing a lot of, you know, analyzing me. You know what I mean? And, you know, we started walking. I'm like, okay, you know, being present in the parade, not being present, but, you know, just whatever. So we get to City Hall where it ends, or what have you, and, you know, it stops raining. So I'm like, this is some bullshit. You know what I mean? My hair's all jacked up at this time. And so we just started roaming around enjoying the festivities. And I'm like, you know, watching all these beautiful people just, you know, doing them. And so we go back, we'll get my car, I take her home. While I'm driving her home, she's talking about this dude who's actually trans as well. And, you know, and that just like transgendered. Like, I knew what it was. I knew like the majority of the, you know, the queer terminology or what have you. So it was nothing new to me. The term was nothing new to me. But like bright lights, you know, kind of went off. And I was like, shit, that's me. Like, seriously, that's me. I'm not into labels. Never was, you know. I've always tried to live my life the way I wanted to, as much as possible. Sometimes that wasn't always the case. But I tried to anyway. And she's talking, and I'm like, nope, not paying no attention to her. You know what I mean? And she, you know, finally catches my attention, and she's like, what's wrong? You know what I mean? I just blurted out, I'm trans. And she was like, where the hell did that come from? You know, we're talking, and, you know, it was cool. You know what I mean? She was cool with it at the time. She's not too supportive now. But that's what it was, you know what I mean? And from that point on, it was just like, wow, I'm trans. You know, and then going back and thinking about my childhood, how I never quite fit in with the females or what have you. Wasn't into dresses, didn't like dolls, none of that shit, makeup, none of it. Then when I hit puberty, and I was trying to figure out why, you know, because I went into a deep depression, you know, hitting puberty. And it was just like, I've always wondered, like, why the hell am I going through all of this? Like, this is not right. I shouldn't be growing breasts. I shouldn't be, you know. But I never, you know, I just figured a lot of people did that or questioned or whatever. So I never thought too much of it. And then, you know, now being older and starting to realize, you know, the differences in a lot of different things, it was like, wow, that was me. You know what I mean? So that's it. That's just my coming out story. And from this point on, like, that's how I am. You know, I identify as trans. People who know me know that. I don't go around broadcasting it, you know, but I'll be quick to fucking correct you real quick. So I mean, that's it. That's my coming out story. You know, as far as my family, they're watching me. They're noticing some things or what have you. They haven't quite, you know, asked me, and I'm not quite, you know, putting in their face either. But I'm at the point I don't care what they think, you know. So it is what it is. As far as my friends, you know, the friends that I do have left, they're cool. And supportive, so, you know, it's cool. And now that I'm meeting people and doing, you know, that, I'm me, you know what I mean? If you don't like it, you can keep it moving, but don't surprise me, you know. Don't think, you know, oh, well, I'm gonna be cool with them now, and then later on I'm not cool with you. No. So, like, I'm really, you know, selective about who I hang around with, but I am very upfront about my shit. I'm trans. If you don't like it, keep it moving. So that's my, you know, coming out story. Nothing too spectacular. That's it. So this is Thursday. This is Kai. Talk to you guys next week. I hope all is well. Be easy, people.